Did you know that a staggering 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, yet nearly 90% of them are not even aware of it? Prediabetes is a condition characterized by higher than normal blood glucose levels. At the same time, it's normal for glucose levels to go up and down a bit. Many people have big swings that can make them feel exhausted, mess with their ability to focus, and cause them to gain weight. It's even more concerning because big changes in blood sugar levels are connected to a bigger risk of getting insulin resistance, which can cause type 2 diabetes. These wide swings in blood sugar could also raise your risk of heart attacks and strokes. It's a silent epidemic, creeping up on millions and wreaking havoc on their health. But here's the good news. With a solid understanding and strategic approach to food consumption, it's possible to rein in those glucose spikes and keep diabetes at bay. Before diving deeper into these strategies, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and click the notification bell for more diabetes insights. Thank you for your support. Let's begin. Strategy number 1. Start your meal with fiber. Individuals with diabetes, or even none, may think that it's okay to eat randomly as long as you get fiber, protein, and carbohydrates at the same time. But that mindset is wrong. Strong evidence suggests that the sequence in which you eat your meals can significantly affect your blood sugar levels. Even without altering the components of a meal, for example, pasta, chicken, and vegetables, eating the vegetables first, then the protein, and finishing with the carbs can significantly reduce the resulting spike in blood glucose. The Journal of Nutritional Science and Vitaminology published a study that found that when people ate the same meal of rice, vegetables, and meat on different days after fasting overnight, their blood sugar and insulin levels were much lower 30 minutes after the meal if they ate the rice last, compared to when they ate the rice first. So, what do fibers do? When you take fiber first before protein and carbohydrates, fiber covers the upper part of the intestines and forms a barrier that stops the body from absorbing too much sugar from a meal. Protein and fat also help slow down how fast food moves through the digestive system. So, when you finally eat carbohydrates, they don't cause a big sugar rush in your blood. Researchers from the University of Toronto have made an exciting discovery. Consuming a specific type of fiber, particularly viscous fiber, can help reduce post-meal blood glucose levels. Now, what exactly is viscous fiber? Viscous fiber is a kind of soluble fiber found in plants. It forms a gel and isn't absorbed in your gut. Viscous fiber can bind cholesterol in your gut so it can't be absorbed. Aim for 25-30 grams of total fiber a day. Aim for 5-10 grams of viscous fiber daily as part of your total fiber intake. This can help lower your LDL-C by 5 to 11 points. Now, what are the foods that are high in viscous fiber? These are just some of the foods that are high in viscous fiber. Remember, drink more water as you add more fiber to your diet. Also, introduce fiber gradually to avoid feeling bloated and gassy. Tip: start your meals with a vegetable dish, like a salad. Adding vinegar can help. The acetic acid in vinegar slows down how starches turn into glucose, which can reduce a sugar spike from your next meal by up to 30%. It also helps your muscles absorb more glucose from your blood. Strategy number 2: importance of protein. On the heels of fiber, protein makes its grand entry. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition Research, consuming protein before carbohydrates can help control glucose spikes. Protein makes your body release insulin, which works like a key to open cells to take in glucose. Given this, consuming protein first, particularly during breakfast and before any heavy carbohydrate meals, can prime your body to handle the incoming rush of carbohydrates more effectively. So, timing your protein-rich meals correctly could be another step towards better health. Number 3. Strategic carbohydrate consumption. Speaking of carbohydrates, they're not all villains in the story of glucose control. It's more about carbohydrate consumption's type, order, and timing. A study in the journal Diabetes Care indicates that eating carbohydrates last, after protein and vegetables, can significantly reduce glucose and insulin levels. Moreover, research also suggests that consuming carbohydrate-rich meals in the morning or early afternoon may be more beneficial for maintaining regular blood sugar levels. A study in the Diabetes Care Journal says that how much and when you eat carbs really matters. This study aimed to confirm and build on earlier findings that eating vegetables or protein before carbohydrates results in lower blood sugar levels after meals. This time, researchers examined a typical Western meal with a balanced mix of vegetables, protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Researchers worked with 11 patients who had obesity and type 2 diabetes and were taking metformin, a medication that helps control glucose levels. They checked how the order of eating affects blood sugar by having patients eat a meal twice, 1 week apart. The meal included carbohydrates, like ciabatta bread and orange juice, protein, veggies, and fat, like chicken breast, lettuce, tomato salad with low-fat dressing, and steamed broccoli with butter. Each day, they checked the patient's fasting glucose levels in the morning, and then, after they ate, measured blood sugar levels at 30, 60, and 120 minutes post-meal. On the first day, patients ate carbohydrates, followed by the rest of the meal. A week later, they first ate the protein, vegetables, and fat, then the carbohydrates. The findings revealed that when patients ate vegetables and protein before carbs, their glucose levels were significantly lower, by about 29%, 37%, and 17% at each time interval. Insulin levels were also lower when protein and vegetables were eaten first. This study confirms that the sequence of food consumption can be a crucial factor in managing post-meal glucose levels for diabetic patients. So, what does this mean for your meal planning? It means beginning your day by planning your meals. The best time to do this is early morning when your mind is fresh and clear. Start your meal with high-fiber foods like vegetables or a bowl of oatmeal, followed by a serving of protein like eggs or tofu, and finally, round it off with carbohydrates. This easy but useful plan will not only help control your glucose levels, but also make your day and eating habits simpler. This brings us to a method that simplifies meal planning. Strategy number 4 is the plate method. Visualize your plate divided into 2 halves. Put lots of non-starchy veggies in one half, then split the other into 2 parts. Put lean protein in 1/4 and high fiber or whole grains carbs in the other. This ensures your meal is balanced with plenty of fiber, has enough protein, and doesn't have too many carbs. The best time to use the plate method is during routine meal prep for the week, but it's beneficial when preparing a large meal for a group, trying to control portion sizes, or looking to maintain a balanced diet. Strategy number 5, limit sugary foods and drinks. Stay away from sugary stuff like sodas, candies, and desserts with lots of sugar because they can cause your blood sugar to go up quickly. Be cautious with refined, white breads and highly processed cereals, as it's easy to overeat them. Bottled salad dressings, ketchup, barbecue sauce often contain added sugar. Always check the labels and choose carefully, especially if you like a lot of dressing on your salad. Number 6, get active after eating. To prevent a big rise in blood sugar after eating, try not to sit around after dinner. Instead, do something active for at least 10 minutes. The idea is to get your muscles moving so they use the glucose in your blood instead of letting it build up. Many studies, including a 2021 meta-analysis in the journal Sports Medicine, have shown that it's good to move around after meals. They found that 30 minutes of aerobic exercise after eating is excellent for lowering healthy adults' blood sugar and insulin levels. Another study showed that people with higher blood sugar levels, close to the diabetic range, could lower their sugar by walking for 15 minutes thrice daily after each meal. Light activities like washing dishes or folding laundry can help reduce blood sugar. In conclusion, managing glucose levels isn't solely reliant on what you eat, but also when and how you consume it. The best time to manage glucose levels is by eating balanced meals at regular intervals throughout the day, preferably every 3-4 hours. Begin your meals with fiber-rich foods, follow up with protein, and finish with carbohydrates. And if you're ever uncertain, utilize the plate method to guarantee you're getting a balanced meal. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more insightful content. Knowledge truly is power. You can take control of your health and keep those glucose spikes at bay. Thank you for watching, and see you in the following video.